Warm welcome to sir. Today we are giving a presentation on our course project, that is RPM testing machine. And I am Aishwarya from J Division, and my teammates are Saivardhan, Akshay and Renuka. We have done this project under the guidance of Mr. Raghuraj Adi sir. And here is our problem definition of our project. We are designing a semi-automatic RPM measuring machine that is able to measure RPM of given motor accurately. Machine is portable and user-friendly, and it will work fine for 10 to 15 attempts and at least for 4 to 5 hours per day. Machine is cost effective, and machine holds the motor and it measures the RPM of motor and displays the RPM of motor, and it is sorted based on their RPM. Here is function tree and functional clustering. In function tree, we have divided functions into 4 parts, that is holding motor, displaying RPM of motor, indication process and storing process. In holding motor, 3 functions are involved, that is sensing motor, holding motor and then storing motor. In displaying RPM of motor, we are measuring RPM and displaying RPM of motor, and we are moving motor forward after measuring RPM. In indication process, the 3 functions are involved, that is initializing process, indicating on or off state of machine and indicating completion of process. In storing motor, sorting the motor based on their RPM and storing motors are involved. And in functional clustering, these functions are divided as subsystems, that is subsystem 1 holding motor. Here we are sensing the motor and holding motor. Subsystem 2, that is display RPM. Here we are measuring and displaying RPM of motor. In subsystem 3, that is indication, here initializing and completion of process are indicated. In subsystem 4, that is storing process, here we are sorting the motors based on their RPM and then storing them. Subsystems identified are holding motor, displaying RPM of motor, indication, sorting motor and storing motor. Here we have generated some concepts for measuring RPM of motor. Concept 1. In this concept, robotic arm is used to hold a motor and conveyor belt is used that moves motor. But here we cannot sort the motor based on their RPM. In concept 2, we are using conveyor belt to move motor and sort the motor based on their RPM. And servo motor is used to hold the motor. In concept 3, we can see we are using conveyor belt with slots and it holds a motor. And here is our selected concept. Here we are using servo motor to hold the motor, and conveyor belt, 2 conveyor belts are used, one to move motor and another conveyor belt is used to sort motor based on their RPM. For example, if RPM of motor is 100, conveyor belt rotates clockwise. If it is 200, then it rotates anti-clockwise. And virtual implementation. And here is our 3D model of the entire system.
This is our final project. Here we can see this is a conveyor belt, this is a second conveyor belt, and this is a first conveyor belt. Here we have placed a gripper which is used for holding motors. How it works is, when we place a DC motor right here, we will be having a motion sensor which senses its motion. Then the DC motor of the conveyor belt 1 stops, and DC motor of the conveyor belt 2 starts rotating and holds the motor fixed. And when the DC motor of the when another motor for which the RPM is to be measured starts rotating, and the IR sensor placed at the top of this placed at this position senses the RPM of the motor. Based on the RPM of the motor, the direction of this conveyor belt will be decided. For example, if we will be sorting using this conveyor belt, like if we have type 2 RPMs, for example 100 and 200, let us consider, say, if the RPM of the motor is 100 RPM, then the conveyor belt should rotate in a clockwise direction, and if RPM of the motor is 200 RPM, then it should rotate in anti-clockwise directions. We will place boxes here so that the motor comes and fall on in their respective boxes. This is a gripper which is used to hold the motor. Here we have placed a DC motor, and here we can see gears which is used for holding motor. This is a holding mechanism.
And here is circuit diagram of the entire system. We are using two DC motors and a servo motor, and sensor is used to sense the rotation of motor, and servo motor is used to hold the motor, and we are using two DC motors for the conveyor belts, and we are using LED associated colors and Arduino Mega and relay module, and we are using LCD display to display the RPM of given motor. And here is flowchart of the entire system. When we start the process, IR sensor receives the motor and gripper holds the motor. Motor is fixed in a block and IR sensor detects the motor and LED blinks, and if LED blinks off, then motor is off, that is rotation is off. Then sensor detects the motor again. If it is on, then motor is on, that is rotation of motor is on, and IR sensor senses the motor, RPM of motor, and gripper places the motor on conveyor belt. Conveyor belt starts rotating and RPM is displayed, and if RPM is 100, then conveyor belt rotates clockwise. If RPM is 200, then conveyor belt rotates anti-clockwise, and finally LED blinks, and that indicates completion of the process. And here is bill of materials required for the entire system. We are using 4 conveyor belt sidewalls, that is made up of foam sheet, and 4 nylon rod, thick nylon rod, and 36 thin nylon rods. And we are using 2 conveyor belt, that is made up of rubber, and 2 DC motors and 1 servo motor. And we are using 2 IR sensor and 1 microcontroller, that is Arduino Mega. And we are using 1 breadboard and 1 housing microcontroller, that is made up of acrylic sheet. And 2 LED bulbs are used, and 1 LCD display is used, and 1 LED assorted colors is used. And we are using 2 relay module. Here is motor sizing and battery sizing of the entire system. In our project we are using 2 DC motors, and for motor sizing, horizontal force calculated as 0.392 Newton. Torque is calculated as 0.1176 Newton meter, and for kg centimeter, torque is 1.2 kg centimeter. If we are not considering factor of safety, then torque will be 1.2 kg centimeter and the RPM of motor required will be 100 RPM. If we consider factor of safety, then torque will be 1.8 kg centimeter, and then suitable motor that is used will be 60 RPM. Battery sizing. Number of DC motors used is 2, and voltage of battery is 12 volt, and current drawn by one DC motor is 5 ampere per hour, and current required for 2 DC motor is 10 ampere per hour. And here are some functions and specifications of the entire system. First one is holding motor. Holding motor by gripper from 60 to 120 degrees, and sensing motor. Rotation of motor being sensed by sensor about 0 to 5 cm. And third one is measuring of RPM of motor. As motor starts rotating, LED blinks for every rotation, that is for every 1 second. Fourth one is releasing motor. After calculation of RPM, gripper opens from 60 to 120 degrees to release motor. Fifth one is motion of motor. Moving motor after calculation of RPM is about 23 cm. Sixth one is motion of conveyor belt. Conveyor belt starts rotating either clockwise or anti-clockwise about 180 degrees based on the RPM. Seventh one is stop motion of conveyor belt. After rotation of 180 degrees, conveyor belt stops rotating. Eighth one is indication of completion. Completion of process is indicated by LED and it blinks for 1 second. Coming to the working of circuit, here we are using 3 DC motors and an IR sensor to sense the RPM of motor. The PIR sensor is used to sense the motion of motor on conveyor belt, and LED light is used. The first DC motor rotates first conveyor belt. Then PIR sensor senses the motion of motor on belt. When DC motor reaches certain position on the belt, the LED glows on and first DC motor stop. Then second one starts rotating. It holds the motor of which RPM is to be calculated. Then the IR sensor senses and calculates the RPM. The measured motor is now placed on second conveyor belt, which rotates by third DC motor. This DC motor rotates the belt either clockwise or anti-clockwise based on the RPM, and this is the code that we are using to run this circuit. Thank you. Thank you for watching our presentation.